everybody, and happy BRITTYYWEEN day number 9. Oh my dear lord, I am Valak. Hello. Now I have a confession to make. Oh, it's so weird. Confession. You might have already seen my Instagram picture. I'm posting an Instagram picture in my Valak outfit. So if you're wondering why my eyes aren't yellow, it's because I added that in after. Into my picture. It's all edited in. So for today's video, I wanted to tell you guys some creepy tales of terror, since, you know, we are getting closer and closer to Halloween as each day goes by. So I just thought one of these stories involves a nun. I thought this was the perfect opportunity to bring Valak. And wow, I just noticed that my blonde hair was showing for that whole time. So there was this Catholic school that was rumored to be haunted, and one of the students was staying after school just to get some work done. And as she was walking down the hallway, she saw a classroom door wide open, and she's just like, what the heck? Because usually the doors are closed. So as she's walking by this classroom and thinking that she's all alone, she sees this figure out of the corner of her eye inside the classroom. So she turned around and looked, and what she saw was a nun scribbling on the blackboard. All of a sudden, the nun turned around and was facing the girl. The girl started screaming in horror because this nun had absolutely no face. Her face was as smooth as an egg. Like, she kind of looked like Slenderman, I guess you could say. It was basically Slenderman wearing a nun costume. This poor girl was terrified. She was screaming her head off, but before she ran away, she caught a glimpse of what the nun was writing on the blackboard. And what this nun wrote was, "Help me, I am in hell." In a girls' school in the Philippines, it was the very first day of the semester. So all the girls were in the classroom, and the teacher walked in and started doing the attendance. I used to hate the attendance so much in school. I don't know, I just hated saying here or present, like some people said. I'm like, just say here. It used to bother me so much when people said present. Anyways, the teacher went through everybody in the classroom, but the teacher noticed that one student did not say here or look up during this whole thing. And this student was in the front row. She had a white t-shirt on, she had jeans. So the teacher looked at her and said, you know, "Hi, are you in the wrong classroom? You're not on my attendance sheet." And this student just full out stared at the teacher, like this blank stare. Like, how creepy. She was completely motionless. So the teacher asked again, "Excuse me, you know, are you supposed to be in this classroom? Are you in the wrong classroom? Like, I did my attendance and you weren't on the list. At least you didn't say here or present." And she still stared at him, emotionless. Like, it's just so creepy. All of a sudden, all this blood started pouring out of her head and going down her face. Everyone in the classroom was screaming, what the heck, because she's motionless. Like, she's just acting like, you know, nothing's even happening. Then she stood up and she walked right by the teacher and she walked right through the blackboard. Can you imagine witnessing that? And of course, she's in the very front row. She's literally right in front of the teacher's desk. That is horrifying. Okay, this third and last one that I'm going to share with you guys is probably the creepiest to me because it's one of my fears when I'm using a public restroom. So there's this girl, she was in class and there was probably like maybe 20 minutes left and she had to pee so badly, but she had to wait until after class to go, but like she could not hold it in. As soon as the bell rang, she ran outside that classroom. She ran to the bathroom and she was like, okay, good, this whole bathroom is empty, like all the cubicles, they were wide open, and that's just a dream when you're running into a public restroom, even though this is a school, but you're just, you know, a public restroom, all the cubicles, like all the doors are wide open, you know, you have the place to yourself. I live for that. So she was like, yes, this is awesome. She went into the first stall that was open. She closed it, locked it, and, you know, was starting to do her thing. She then heard a very strange sound and she was like, what the heck was that? And then her eyes noticed right under the crack, you know, of the stall, she could see somebody standing there facing her stall, almost like they're waiting for her to come out. But they're a little too close. And these shoes look like a pair of men's shoes. Now guys, when I'm in a public restroom, I mean, you guys know, I get so freaked out by everybody. people scare me more than ghosts. So this is really scary. I've had some really weird people in public restrooms. I've had people look through the crack on the side of the door, just like, I guess they're seeing if somebody's in there, but I mean, obviously someone is. Just look under the crack, you'll see like my legs, you know what I mean? But I think that is just terrifying, having somebody wait there when you know for a fact that all the stalls are wide open for you to go in. This girl was getting so freaked out because she knew that, you know, it's all empty and this person was standing super close to the door and all she saw was a pair of these black shoes. And these shoes weren't even moving. So whoever this person was, they were standing perfectly still. And this girl was just getting so freaked out. The girl looked up and she was screaming so loud because she saw this man. He was like freakishly tall, peering over the top of the stall, staring at her with this sinister smile. So I'm automatically thinking this is some creepy demon, this is some urban legend. You guys have heard me talk about so many crazy urban legends that take place in school restrooms. I think it is creepy though when you do have the whole restroom to yourself, because you don't know if somebody is hiding in there. You don't know if somebody was waiting outside for somebody to go in so then they can go in. Usually I'm like, yes, I have the place to myself, but I'm always cautious about, oh, this could happen, that could happen. You just never know. Public restrooms are so sketchy sometimes. So anyways, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video, these tales of terror. If you want me to do more videos like this, let me know down below. I know a lot of you guys want me to do more urban legends, creepypastas, which I will. They're super fun, and you guys, like, I live for these stories, you know? I love being creeped out. I hope that you like my Valak costume, or Valak costume, but I'm Valak. I hope that you like my Valak costume. I'm living for this costume. It is everything spooky. It's just, I'm just like matching my girl back there. I love it. So I hope that you guys love it as well. And I also got it from Hot Topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hashtag team Britty44, hashtag BRITTYWEEN. Hey, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.